Hey y'all, what's good? What's up? So it's Miss Petty coming back with another tech lifestyle video. I wanted to make this video because tomorrow is my birthday. Probably by the time I upload this, it'll probably be my birthday. But I was thinking to myself, I want to show you guys that I know C++, or I want to do like a little basic program just to give you guys a little view of what programming is and how easy it could be. So I had to think to myself, like, what project could I do? And one instantly popped into my head because my head has like 1,000 things of ideals. And we're gonna make a C++ basic program on how to calculate your true birthday. And I'm sure you're probably like, well, what does she mean? What I mean is that my birthday is tomorrow, February 28th, right? Every year, somebody continually asks, it never fails, oh my God, your birthday's on the last day. How do you know how old you are? For me, I'm like, I'm the same age as the years go by, you know? However many years, you just count it up. Well, I got to thinking about it. I was like, that is a good question on how do I know how old I am? I mean, because leap year, the leap day of February 29th occurs every 4 years. And I'm just going to stick to the calendar with that. But I do have this other question of if leap day only occurs every 4 years and it's this day that pops up and kind of evens out, but it's not really on the calendar, wouldn't that mean you're adding a day every 4 years to how many days you've lived? So wouldn't that push your birthday back? So let's say you're born in 1996 and that's a leap year, and then 4 years later a leap day occurs. Once that leap day occurs, February 29th pops in, and that just shifts your days down a little bit. Even though the calendars say, no, it's still gonna be okay. No. It pushes your birthday backwards, okay? And then, so I was like, okay, well, as of right now, 2020, there's a leap day occurring this year. And I can find out how old or like when my true birthday really is. So this video today is going to be how we build a C++ program and get it to compile and tell our true birthday. So let's not do too much more chit chat. Happy birthday to me. Your girl is getting beautiful with time, okay? And let's just go ahead and get into this code, right? Okay guys, so we're going to use Xcode to build and compile our C++ true birthday code. First, you want to open up the command line tool there, And then we're going to just go ahead and give the project a name, true birthday. I've already have these auto-filled, and we're definitely going to use C++ language. You can use C# and other languages there. And then to save this, I already have it in the YouTube folder, but I'm going to show you guys how to basically route it to the correct folder. Now, I just want to go ahead and get into the file of C++. All of this, they already do like an automated template. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. Because I'm just going to go ahead and generate my own template and then fill it in. So first things first, I want to comment what project this is. This project is for finding out your true birthday with leap days included since you were born. And maybe I might put a few more details just to make sure we're clear here, okay? Now, disclaimer, this project will only work for 2020, okay? Now let's go ahead and add our main standard library of iostream. This is just for the cout and cin to work properly. And then we're also going to need the using namespace standard library function again. And then we want to go ahead, rude, I cannot stand autocorrect sometimes, but we want to go ahead and make sure we have our main function templated here. And we're also going to be returning 0 because the whole entire function will just be ran in this main function body. Okay? Alright, so next we're just gonna fill in. Now that we have our template, we can go ahead and fill in our project. So first things first, I want to initialize our birth year. Like, how are we gonna know what birth year you were born? I want to get that variable. So now I'm just defining it. So since I defined it, I now want to ask you for it. And I'm just going to say cout with the brackets. And what year are you born? I literally am not the best typer, so I totally missed over that. But what year were you actually born is what I'm going to ask the user so that they can put that into there. Now, once I ask that question, they're obviously going to be looking for an input. And I decided not to make it look cute right now. I just want to go ahead and get the basic code out. That's why I erased that other inline. Don't pay attention to that. I can explain it later. So cin is where I'm going to get that variable from the user and let them tell me what birth year they have or when they were born. You know, guys. Now that I have the birth year, I want to see how long has it been since they were born and get an estimate of how many leap days have occurred since they were born. And this is all in a math function that I'm gonna do. But first, let's comment and make sure our code is clear to anybody else that wants to use this code. I'll definitely go ahead and drop this code snippet in the comments. Y'all just keep on watching, okay? I also want to say this isn't the perfect code. So if the user was to enter anything else, we might get a little break or error. So let's just assume the user is a smarty and they're putting in the correct birth year in like a real number format, okay? I'm just putting that disclaimer here. If anybody that's watching this and they're an experienced programmer, we got it, okay? We got it. So now that we know their birth year, we're going to go ahead and figure out how many leap days they have and put that into a variable so that we can kind of do a little bit of manipulation here. And like I said, this program works up to 2020. So we're going to do 2020 minus their birth year and then divide it by 4 because it occurs every 4 years, right? And once we know that, it's just going to go into the leap day count. So you guys don't know this, but I already did this code and I figured I can kind of show you guys a different way instead of how I build the code. I was going to build it a different way so that it would be more clear for you, but I still messed up anyways because it's a mess. Anyways, let's get back to this. Okay, that's a secret, but I also want to get a line of characters. So I just called this a string because it can take numeric numbers and characters that people put in there, because I wanted to get their birth date in the format of like month / day. So let's just ask them, hey, what is your birth date? And let's get their birth date back, hoping that they put it in the format they're supposed to. Once we get that birth date, now we could say, okay, cool. I know exactly how old, not even how exactly, but I know when your birthday is, your true birthday, you're figured out. Got this guy. So your actual birthday is the leap day count days from this date here. Yes, I accidentally put years, which is supposed to be the date of your birthday. Okay, cool. So now that we have our code all built, we can go ahead and try to run it and see what our outputs are and see if our inputs are working, and we could see if we actually figured it out in C++ coding. Let's see what it do. Oh, but I accidentally forgot were, so that's me trying to figure out is there any other miswords or mistypos? There are. I just was doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, guys, so work with me here. All right, your girl ain't perfect, period. Alright, now let me show y'all a little something what's going on with this code. So let's run it. What year were you born? And I'm just gonna use a dummy year. 1996. That's right, y'all. I was born in 1996. You girl, you know. And tell me, what is your birth date? Need to know all your business. Put in the month, day. And my birthday is today. So my actual birthday has had 6 leap days, and my real birthday would actually be 6 days after February 28th. You know? So that's how you make a program in C++. This was very minimal, nothing big, you guys. I just want to give you guys a little light of what C++ is. I am going to come back and clean up this code because it's missing some spaces, and I don't like that. I don't like that about that code. I'm very particular in how things are shown. So let's just go ahead and clean it up, okay? Okay, so earlier y'all might have caught me use a command endl. That command is inline, and that kind of gives you like a return space, shall I say. So I go through and I just put it at the ends of the questions that I'm asking. That way when somebody goes to put in their answer, the answer would be on the next line instead of the same line as the question. And then I also go through and fancy up our math equation, because there's a whole understanding when it comes to different numbers. So instead of me getting a decimal value, I'm looking to get an integer, because that's what I define the variable lDcount as. So I want to get the floor of this calculation. That way we can be sure it's giving us the correct amount of leap days in integer form. So let's just say, so I go ahead and practice the code out again and see how fancy it looks now. Much cleaner, much readable, and that, you guys, is how you create a C++ program. Thank you guys for looking at it. Woo! So, you guys, we found out our true birthday, and I know there was a little bit of mistypes and miswords. I actually recorded that yesterday, and I had already filmed this little scenario, but it got deleted. So, fun of editing and filming. But I'm so glad that we got to do a little basic C++ program. You guys know the deal. Stay positive, keep your energy flowing, and that's how we stay grounded, y'all. If you guys have any questions, you know what to do. Comment below, like, subscribe, because I definitely want to get my channel to at least 500 likes this year. Maybe if I'm good at this and I get more exposure, we can get it to like 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal, and I'm shooting for it. So yeah, if you guys want me to do another C++ code, let me know, and I'll basically teach you guys. So you guys, thanks for watching my video. We just end on a positive note. Like I said, stay positive, keep the energy flowing, and that's how we're gonna stay grounded. See you guys next time. Okay? We're getting to this hair, honey.